Hello, Kayla here with Simply Lucid. I am here to inspire, educate, and build community around magical living and travel. I'm currently on a cross-country journey back across the country. I drove from Ohio to Oregon on the Indigo Fairy Goddess Tour 2019, and now I am going back to Ohio on the lake. We're transitioning from summer to fall. We just had a full moon. The energy is crazy. The energy of transformation, and I work a lot with the goddess Oya, so the energy of like change and transformation, death and rebirth. I love it so much, and I'm literally driving across the country in a week, because why not? I plan on grounding down there once I'm there, but we have the cemetery in the background so a bitch can fucking think. Anyway, I am doing my best right now to stay grounded, so I wanted to record a video about how to stay grounded during travel as a magical being. So I'm gonna go tip 1. Tip 1 is definitely like play with your tree friends. We got grandma here. Grandma's here! So yeah, play with your tree friends. Trees are very grounded. You can do meditations where you literally attune with the energy of the tree. You can talk to the tree. Not like trees have different personalities just like humans do. So if you get a tree being like, go away, you can go away. I prefer to go where I'm celebrated. So if a tree tells me to go away, I did hammock on a tree that was looking gnarly and like not so friendly, but it looked felt more like a grumpy old man that was just like, come on, versus anything evil or sinister. Anyway, trees are your friends. Trees are my friends. I get a lot of groundedness from being with the trees. So yeah, definitely check in with tree energy to stay grounded while you're on the road. Have fun with attuning to different energies of various trees. Also, you can check out my video about showing my mama the redwood trees. That was a fun adventure. Tip number 2 is drink a lot of water. Like more water than you're thinking, drink more than that, and then drink more than that. Also, you can have fun with the drinking water game. So I've been putting these mineral drops in my water. I haven't put fruit in water for a while, but you can put fruit in your water. You can put mineral drops in your water. You can drink it hot. You can drink tea. You can drink it cold. There are so many ways, but just literally when you're traveling, when you're going from point A to point B, it's so much on like the physical vehicle, meaning like plane, train, automobile, physical vehicle. Think about how much energy those consume, and then it's like you're here with a body as well, so that's another physical vehicle, and then you have your energy body as well, so you have like so many vehicles. And it's like, if I'm paying more attention to like putting gas in my car than I am putting water inside me, then I've got my priorities switched around, because the car is only a copy of this like divine ass vessel, you know what I mean? So to help me remember to properly nourish and hydrate my body is, I think, imagine if I got gifted a Tesla. Someone was just like, yo, here's a Tesla, it's free. Like, how well would I take care of that vehicle? Probably really, really well. So what had happened was, when I came from the spiritual plane into the material plane, I came into this divinely designed vessel, and it cost me like $0. So it's like I literally was gifted a vehicle that is better than a Tesla. On day 1, I didn't have to do anything, and it cost me $0. So like, why would I take better care of something outside of me than I would this vehicle? Anyway, that was grounding tip number 2, drink water and stuff like that. Grounding tip number 3 for magical traveling beings is earthing. Like, literally get your feet, here, let me do that. Like, get your feet on earth. Get your feet like on earth. There's a meditation that I've been doing where I literally imagine a ball of energy maybe 6 feet below my feet, and then I tune into the earth's energy beneath that ball of energy, and I like suck up earth's energy to that ball into my feet. And when I was first doing this meditative process, guilt came up as a blockage to having me get that energy, and I like, you know, processing it. It's like, guilt, where'd you come from, what's up? And it was basically, I was feeling guilty for taking so much of Earth's energy. I was feeling, you know, like vampiric, or I didn't deserve it. All of these beliefs that are implanted, thinking that we deserve less energy, whatever. Anyway, Earth wrote back and was like, bitch, you don't even understand the like infinite sources of energy that I'm tapped into. So if you want to tap into me to get your tiny little fractal bit, understand that like that ain't shit, so go for it. And then I was like, damn, Earth, like I conceive of Earth as just like an ancient being, kind of like I think of more of like Sister Aunt over Mama. To me, Mama is like, I'm not going to get into that right now, but when Earth like hit me back with that, I was just like, damn sis, like you're cooler. It's like you go over to your sister's house and you're like afraid to eat a couple berries, but she literally has like infinity amount of a garden going on, and she's like, why are you not having some berries? One, I invited you over here, like it's cool that you're here. I understand that you are a thing that eats berries, and I grew these berries for you, so like it's super chill if you want to eat these berries. Anyway, I'm saying to ground yourself, put your feet on the earth and just fucking like super consciously suck that energy up into your feet and into your root chakra, and understand that this morphic field of earth beneath you is like really, really, really strong energy that's just waiting for you to plug into. And another analogy, it's like if you're making sure that your phone is plugged in and charged in, like same analogy, like do that but with Earth. Like you are to your phone as Earth is to, you know, electricity or like a socket or something like that. We need to be taking just as good of care, if not better, of our physical bodies and our energetic bodies as we do with our cars and our phones. And I'm doing this video for me, and if it resonates with anyone else, cool. But Kayla, yeah, you know how you love your phone charged up, you know how you love your car, it's like saged with like full gas. You can do all of that for your physical and energetic body basically for free. So yeah, tip 3, earth your feet. Tip number 4, eat food. So on my journey, I've been getting up and kind of being like, go, 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 I gotta get up. I don't know, putting myself on some imaginary freaking timeline. I have a real timeline, being that I see a client back in Columbus on Wednesday, but in reality, I can take time to eat, and the process of preparing my food and eating it, that holding of space to even do the prep work of cooking, you know, or prepping, that in itself is grounding to me. It's telling myself I am worth harnessing and activating high levels of harmony and balance. And I've always had the masculine energy very flowing through me. So to drive across the country, you know what I mean? To activate that solar plexus willpower and just like here we fucking go. That's fun to me, you know? But then I have this feminine who's also in the car with me who's like, we just want to stop and watch the sunset and like dance and maybe eat some food, drink some water. And or like at points on the trip, I've had this very harsh reaction to that, just kind of like, shut up, bitch, like I gotta get to where I'm going. And you know, it's like I'm the feminine, I'm the masculine, I'm so many other things, but I'm also this witness. And the witness is like, okay, we're going for harmony and balance. You can't, like, it's not helpful to talk to your feminine that way. But I was just feeling so blocked and resistant, like I couldn't, like I didn't deserve to take time from my feminine, like I didn't know how to, it was like that didn't fit into the schedule, into the lifestyle at all, and I was like, that's not sustainable. So where I'm at now is, not only do I want to eat practically to ground myself, like the physical, like grounding, but to be like thinking of feeding myself as like I'm having a picnic. It's like, we're excited, we're going to go somewhere beautiful, we're going to eat these really good foods, we're going to balance, we're going to harmonize. So yeah, I'll make more content on like just balancing masculine and feminine parts of your being and psyche and emotions and all of that good stuff. But yes, eating food and making a ritual out of it is very, very, very grounding. If you're curious about what I eat or some things that you could eat that are super nutrient dense and plant-based and like fairly vegan, let me know. Let me know if you're interested in stuff like that. Tip number 5, to ground you as you're a magical being out exploring the multiverse. We got our cords connected to energy sources so that we never get too far out without knowing exactly how we're getting back home. So tip number 5 is literally phone home. Literally, like, phone home. And that doesn't mean call someone that like depresses you from your hometown. That doesn't mean plugging into things that will deplete you. A person doesn't even have to be like at a place that you call home, but home meaning a feeling. So anything that evokes, like, things that are helpful, that invoke the feeling of homeness inside of you, like, feel free to call out to that. Like, it doesn't have to be a human, it doesn't have to be any, you can get creative with it. It could be the spirit of the color blue brings you home and you're feeling homesick, so you sit down and you call on blueness to wash over you. I don't know what like home is for you. I know what it is for me. And among other things, I'm very blessed to have biological family very rooted down in Ohio. So it brings meaning into my life and it fulfills me to call home. I try to call my grandma, my mom, and my brother Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, break it up a bit, at least once a week. And like, it just keeps me humble. It keeps me connected to my roots. I don't have to completely agree with everything that they're saying to me or that they're doing in their life. But at the end of the day, I am so blessed and so grateful to have these beings care about me and love me, and I them. And if you're watching this video, oh my god, LJ, Mom, Nana, Mima, Papa Dave, oh, I got fam. I love you guys so freaking much. You keep me grounded. Thank you for holding space for me to be a magical being during this lifetime. Tip number 6. I was only going to do 5, and then I just like dropped in and was like, what other things? So this came in. So at the beginning of every day, just take time to like meditate. What do I mean by that? I mean, sit down, be still, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and literally ask that you be connected to your higher self, source consciousness, the Most High, whatever word that you have for something that is aligned with harmony and balance, something that can give you strength in anything that you're needing, something that can make you, in essence, that makes you unfuckwittable in the world, something that gives you perspective to see how relative and sometimes tiny the world and the problems and all of that stuff can even be. So this is something that I don't do every day, but I'm calling it in so that I can do it more, is before, like after I wake up from lucid dreaming, after I am in alpha state and I decode symbols, do my journaling, wake my mind up, get out of alpha state, be like, okay, I'm this Kayla person, here I am, oh, we're so grateful, oh, let's give her some water, drink, let's give her some breakfast, yum, yum, yum. After all of that, before I start with Kayla's task, where it's whatever it is, like email or phone call or something, I'm just talking consciousness, you know, so it's like coming out of alpha wave before I get into whatever I'll get better at learning the waves, but before I get all dressed and exit the world as this avatar character that I am, like, she's so beautiful. I love my avatar character. But before I hit the world with it, blessing the world up and it me, I really want to call in my higher self, my guides, like my God, my everything, because then I don't fall into traps as much in the world. There's traps everywhere. It's just better, and I just have a better day. I did it this morning, and I'm having like a really good day today, despite some uncomfortableness. You know, I can't avoid uncomfortableness, but I can become unfuckwittable. Come at me. You don't want this. So yeah, that's just another tip. I don't know if I would call that grounding. Actually, I wouldn't call that grounding. I'd call grounding literally connecting with the energy of the earth below to get you like secured that way. What I'm talking about on the last tip there is to balance out that grounded earthly connection with like a higher realm connection, so that you are this avatar and you're plugged in beneath you and above you, and you're just an avatar in the world, like playing Sims. I don't know what you're doing with your avatar character in this like Sims game, but I sure am creating stuff and teaching stuff, looking at beautiful things, eating really good food, maturing into a woman. That's been pretty cool, sitting in cemeteries, making YouTube videos, you know, witchy stuff. So yeah, I think that is it for what's coming up as far as grounding. May I walk the walk of what I've said in this video. Respond in the comments, like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell so you can get notifications. I literally want this page or channel to become like your Hogwarts in your pocket, because the world is magical, and it's literally whatever you want it to be. So I'm like, let's make it magical. Yeah, that's fun. So thank you. I love you. I love this tree. May the dead who are holding space for me right now be resting in peace. And yeah, I'm in Kansas. There's trees around. I love you. I'm on my way to St. Louis. Until then, peace. Hello, it's me, Kayla. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for little notifications. You can know when I make a new video. I want this channel to be your personal Hogwarts. I can be your fairy god sister out here, learning how to navigate reality in whole balanced ways while being super magical beings. Until next time, peace. Also, I have a Patreon where you can help support this channel. I want to grow this community of magical beings, and I really want to help inspire, educate, and build community around magical wellness and travel. Yeah, you can support me on Patreon. Yeah, get that Patreon, yeah.